Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, of Hebrews 11:1. This powerful verse from Hebrews speaks volumes about the unseen force that resides within each of us. Faith, it is the very foundation upon which we build our hopes and dreams, the unwavering belief in something greater than ourselves. Faith empowers us to see beyond the present circumstances, to envision a brighter future, and to move forward with confidence even in the face of adversity. Just as a seed holds the potential for a mighty tree, our faith holds the power to move mountains, to overcome obstacles, and to achieve the impossible. It is the catalyst that transforms our lives from the ordinary to the extraordinary. When we embrace faith, we tap into a limitless source of strength and resilience, enabling us to navigate the challenges of life with courage and determination. Spiritual warfare is a very real concept. The Bible tells us that we are in a constant struggle against unseen forces that seek to undermine our faith and hinder our progress. These forces are not of this world, but they exert influence over our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." But just as we are not alone in this fight, we are also not defenseless. We have been given spiritual weapons to combat these unseen forces, and the most powerful of these weapons is prayer. Prayer is our direct line of communication with God, the source of all power and victory. Through prayer, we access His strength, His guidance, and His protection. It's easy to view life's challenges, illness, financial hardship, relationship problems, as mere physical or emotional obstacles. However, there's a deeper spiritual dimension to these struggles. Often these difficulties are manifestations of the spiritual battles we face. When we understand this, we can approach these challenges not just with human effort, but with the powerful weapon of prayer. The Bible is filled with accounts of individuals who faced seemingly insurmountable obstacles but found victory through prayer. Daniel in the lion's den, David facing Goliath, and the Israelites crossing the Red Sea. These stories remind us that with God, nothing is impossible. We can draw strength and inspiration from these biblical examples, knowing that the same God who delivered them is available to deliver us. One inspiring story is of a young mother who faced a dire medical diagnosis for her child. The doctors gave little hope, but this mother refused to give up. She rallied her church community, and together they prayed fervently for a miracle. Weeks later, the doctors were astonished to find the child completely healed, defying all medical expectations. This miracle, a testament to the power of collective prayer, reminds us that when we unite our faith, we access a force greater than any earthly power. Another inspiring story comes from a man who lost his job and faced financial ruin. Despair threatened to engulf him, but he chose to fight back with prayer. He committed his situation to God, trusting in His provision. Weeks later, he received a job offer, even better than his previous one. This story highlights how prayer can shift our perspective, enabling us to see opportunities where we once saw only obstacles. The power of faith and prayer goes far beyond overcoming challenges. It's about transformation, a fundamental shift in our hearts and minds. When we actively engage in prayer, we invite God to mold us into the best versions of ourselves. We become more resilient, more compassionate, and more attuned to His purpose for our lives. This transformation isn't a one-time event, but an ongoing process. As we continue to pray and walk in faith, we find ourselves becoming more like Christ, reflecting His love, grace, and strength. We develop a deeper understanding of His will and a stronger desire to fulfill it. Share your story, ignite hope. We all have stories of how faith and prayer have impacted our lives. These stories, no matter how big or small, have the power to inspire and encourage others. By sharing our testimonies, we create a ripple effect of hope, reminding others that they too can overcome their challenges and experience the transformative power of faith. Have you experienced a miracle through prayer? Have you seen God's hand move in your life in a powerful way? Share your story in the comments below. Your testimony could be the spark that ignites someone else's faith and leads them on their own journey of victory. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and teachings that will strengthen your faith and empower you to live your best life now. Let us remember the words of Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Embrace the power of faith and prayer and watch as God transforms your life into a testament of his goodness and grace.